Hello boys and girls, welcome back to the Outlaw Fitness Club. My name is Coach Chris and I am your resident fitness guru here to share with you some insights, I guess you might call them, on fitness and how to use the best use of your time, to make the best use of your time. So today's topic is about bad backs. If you're a person who suffered with a lower back issue during your life, I have good news for you. Typically, there is a quick fix. Now, this isn't for everybody, and I'm just going to say a disclaimer right here. I'm not a chiropractor or a doctor. I'm a personal trainer, corrective exercise specialist with the National Academy of Sports Medicine, which is a certifying institution for personal trainers and fitness professionals. And it is taught in some colleges. So anyway, back to the bad backs. So typically, the reason for bad backs, are you ready for this? Is how you're sitting and how you're using your body. You see, it might be interesting to you to understand that the body actually can unlearn how to be the most efficient it can be as a body, in lieu of how it can be the most efficient for what it is you're doing with the body. In other words, to put it another way, if your body was designed for movement, which is exactly true, and you are spending 12 hours a day in front of a computer or on a couch or both, you are setting your body up to augment its optimal function so that it can suit the lifestyle that you're living. So, for those that are health nuts out there or people that are already active, I have good news for you, and I have even better news for those that are not active because they have bad backs. And that is, what we want to do is reassert 3 key things, okay? First, before we even assert these 3 things, we have to understand that we have conscious awareness and control over what we do with our bodies, right? So that's number 1, of course. Well, no, that's number 0. Number 1 is we want to make sure we keep a lower doses. Well, no, not an excessive low doses, but... Alright, I'm back. The dog was starting to bark, so I had to make sure he relaxed before I was talking to you. So, as I was saying, you want to make sure you have not a lordosis necessarily, because that's actually a postural distortion when you have too much sway in your lower back. But you do want to bring your butt underneath you and have a good arch to your back. Ideally, you want to do it yourself without having to have some reinforcement, but having some reinforcement to retrain that angle in the back is a crucial component. Now, if you do that, but you don't do the next part, you may end up with some issues with sciatica. And so what I'm saying is if you correct the lower back, but you don't correct below it, it may actually, in that junction point in the hips, create some irritation, a zing. So how do you do that? Well, actually it comes down to strengthen the inner thigh muscles or the adductors, but not in their concentric range of motion, which is when they adduct or come together, but when they're open and in a flexed position or a kinetic position in the eccentric phase of the movement. So the idea is to get into low squats, to push those knees open so it opens up those hips with an arch in the lower back, with that curvature, okay? And then the final component are the feet. Make sure that your pinky toes are gripping the floor. You're almost parallel with your feet, not too open. A little bit's okay, but not too open. And make sure that when you do adjust those feet, that those knees don't cave inward. Again, it's pinky toes to the floor, gripping the floor. That will lift up the arches. Open those knees. You can go as wide as you need to with the feet. Get down, but keep the chest up, so it keeps that nice curve in the lower back. Now, just holding that position can be a challenge for people, and I highly recommend it because it is the pooping position. It's what we were supposed to do daily to help us maintain a healthy body and function throughout our bodies. But now with the advent of toilets, which don't put us in that position at all and actually put us in the same position that we're used to, our butts are rolling under, we're putting a lot of strain and stress through ligaments in the SI or sacral region of the lower back into the hips, creating a lot of dysfunction through the piriformis muscle and irritation through the sciatic compartment in there with sciatica, and then of course with the feet, plantar fasciitis with excessive big toe dominant and flat feet, all coming from years and years and years since we were a kid of inactivity, sitting at desks learning. So I hope this finds you well. I hope that you can put this into practice. Please, please, please do comment and like and share. This is the Outlaw Fitness Club. My name is Coach Chris, and I am so pleased to be able to, to share this with you. Also, if you don't mind, leaving testimonials. If you find that you're getting great results with my recommendations, please let people know about it. It's a great way to spread the word and the best compliment you can give me, partner. Thanks so much, and have an awesome day. Peace, love, and trust. Namaste.